little dirty tonight, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Take some of the event.
I mean, look
home
at
with
us.
you.
I mean, the amount of rubber that's on our table, our laptop,
Yeah.
everything right now, it's crazy.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah,
but-
I got a lot of. I'm gonna have to answer a lot of hard questions when I go through TSA at the airport. Sir, why are you covered in rubber? What is going? You
what is
smell like
this?
fuel and you're covered in rubber.
There's something wrong here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get randomly for a secondary for sure.
Sir, can you step to the side, please?
Yeah, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah, we're so grateful for Holley and LS Fest coming out here and just year after year bridging that gap. And I always said it over and over again, but I can't tell you how much. And I know Jacob, you can attest to this. How much it means to us as drivers, drifters, so to say.
Yeah.
That we got a venue, we have an organization that sees the need to bridge the gap, right? And drifting is very infant. Wait, maybe 25 or so years.
Yeah, 25 years in the U.S. So for the grand scheme of motorsports, it's very, very young, but it's in a big stride right now. I mean, I was talking earlier. I get home Sunday, Tuesday. I fly to Poland for an event in front of 55,000 people where they pave a stadium in Warsaw. Yeah, PJ Narodow-Way. It is where they play soccer, football. It's the big, big stadium there, and they actually lay down asphalt for 2 days. They do a crazy event, and as soon as the ceremony's over, they're tearing the pavement up, and they're back to playing soccer within a couple of days.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. 55,000 people packed on that stadium.
It must get loud.
I've never been. So
well, you're gonna find out.
I'm gonna find out.
Give me some feedback.
And here we go. We're gonna find out our next battle here. Taylor Hall, Jonathan Nairn. This is going to be an absolute barn burner between these two drivers. Both of them ex-pro drivers now in front of you, having a good time, laying it down. Some crazy horsepower numbers we've got here. Big blowers, making a ton of power. And
I mean, it's going to be absolutely insane. I mean, it's been insane run after run after run. I mean, I really can't tell you what the amount of action that you are receiving. I mean, and you go out, find your local drift venue, support your local drift. Just the area, the events. Go out there, just show all the drivers some love. Make sure you're just checking out on YouTube, Facebook, whatever it is. These drivers, they're out there trying to build a program. They need your help. We can't do it without you. This is all for you. I mean, it's kind of for me and you too, because we love it. But hey, who's going to say? Anyways, we got we got Taylor Hall out there right now in a Do It for Dale vehicle out there in the lead lane. Jonathan Nairn giving chase. Both drivers making their way down the straight. Taylor Hall, really quick. Jonathan Nairn. Got to reel him in. Oh no!
Gosh.
Oh, you kidding me? Oh no! Oh my goodness! What just happened?
make sure Jonathan Nairn is okay. That was a big hit, and he rode that wall all the way around. That was big. That's got to be, that's got to be 70 miles an hour going into that concrete barrier. Now, these drift cars are built incredibly stout. They're all rocking, 8-point cages at this point. They've got Hans devices. They have what's called an anti-intrusion bar to make sure the wheels don't come through the footwell. There's a lot going on, but yeah, these very safe 5-6-point harnesses, and he is out of the car, but that damage is pretty substantial.
Wow.
Yeah, that is a tough thing, but this is drifting. This is part of it.
Yep.
You're going to go hard, and sometimes you go a bit too hard and a bit too hard into the wall. So we are definitely going to need a tow from him. Now, the upside with this, as much as that looks tough, these cars are built for this impact. There are parts within the control arms that are meant to break. So you want the control arms to break, you don't want the subframes to break. So
right.
a lot of these kits are made for these cars in particular is to have a couple of points of failure where on a contact like this, that part breaks and it saves the rest of the car. Now, my concern is the strut tower.
Right.
Because he went into that hard.
He did. It's almost like a crumple zone, right? You're trying to utilize that those parts to be able to absorb that impact. But that, like you said, that he's deep into that.
Yeah, that's in there, and maybe we'll be able to diagnose a little bit better once we get that car lifted up exactly how bad the damage is. But thankfully, and the biggest part of this, that Jonathan Nairn able to walk away from this, and that once again it shows the safety we've got involved with these cars. I'm happy he's okay. I had a good chat with him earlier on today, and this is still, it's not a cheap car.
No.
Most of these at this point at a pro level build, you're $250,000 into that car. They are not cheap. Now, that shot right there, that could be a $30,000 crash pretty easily. That's if everything's okay when it comes to like subframe or strut tower. So we'll see.
Jonathan Nairn, he's got a solid crew. I know that they can get that car back on the rack, pull it back into place.
Yeah.
Just uncrumple that sucker and just reinforce, rebuild, and repeat.
Yeah, look, he's already on the phone,
Oh.
probably to the parts store. Okay, I'm going to need
Yeah.
a lot of things. You got a pen? I need you to write this
Yeah.
down. You need a pen.
Here's a list.
Yeah.
I need them stat.
Yeah, so that's a tough go, but I mean, I've seen cars hit like this and be able to get back out within an hour.
Yes, we have seen that. I mean, an event like this, I don't think he has the crew and able to do something like that, obviously.
Yeah.
But yes, to your point, I've seen, them
seen
change out rear subframes in like 5 minutes. It's like insane.
Yeah, in most drifting events, we have what's called a 5-minute rule. So essentially, you get into an incident, you get back to the pits, they let you put it up on jack stands, they start a timer, and you have 5 minutes to fix the car. I've seen entire quarters of cars, so up, we're talking strut, brake, upper, lower control arm, steering components, all swapped out at once. So, I mean, even getting down into the Pro-Am levels is insane. Now, this is a little more than 5 minutes. I don't think he's getting it done in 5 minutes.
No, but we did hear a quote from one of the drivers, or I forget the gentleman that said it, but he said the event is won in the pits.
Yes.
And something like this, when they have these breakdowns, is make sure that they have the right crew. Especially as you're developing a program, there's several different moving parts to your program. Not only are you trying to have some form of like media presence, right? So you need to make sure you have somebody out there trying to push you out and just kind of promote yourself, market yourself to other would-be partners or sponsors out there. But you also need a solid crew. You need somebody in the stands watching your every move. You may see some people in the stands right now with some headsets and a microphone, and kind of like, that's kind of goofy little Bluetooth, right? No, these guys are actually talking to, or gals are talking to the drivers, giving that feedback from the outside of the vehicle. And a spotter is extremely important to be able to just give that feedback to the driver and give them an advice on what they need to do to championship them their way to the victory. But anyhow, we're so grateful for everybody out here. I mean, it's standing room only. I mean, the fence is packed, and that's what it is. LS Fest here at Beach Bend Raceway, every year after year, it gets bigger and badder. And I'm just so happy to be here.
So quick announcement, we got a couple small housekeeping things we got to take care of. If your name is Autumn Lamargy, your family is looking for you. They're going to be at the front gate waiting. So Autumn Lamargy family will be meeting you at the front gate. We've also got one more. It looks like the sheriff has found a credit card. So if you're missing a credit card right now, check your wallets. I don't know if I got a name. I do. It looks like Michelle Bagnall.
Okay.
If you're missing your credit card, the sheriff has it. You can track him down. He's on a cart. I mean, hopefully you get that back.
Yeah, we really hope you. At least we got it. It's safe here. It's not going to get used. Well, hopefully that's got used yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, make sure you bring ID. You're going to have to obviously prove yourself and make sure you are that person. So for the track staff. Again, we can't do this without the track staff. So much hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. Literally, blood, sweat, and tears goes into these events, and it couldn't be, we do it for you guys, and we have a good time doing it. But a lot of times we go to these events and say, hey, did you have a good time? And I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, I kind of did. My feet are killing me, and I didn't really get to see anything, But yeah, did I have a good time? I have a great time here because not only do I get to witness you guys watching drifting, a lot of you guys watching drifting for the first time, I get to meet these drivers from across the country that I know pretty well. But it's like a reunion every time we come here. So it's just all around a lot of fun, but it is a lot of work.
Yeah, it's crazy what they put in. These drivers probably put in a week of wrenching on these cars before they even show up just to do this fun event. And a little bit of money on the line, a lot of bragging rights on the line. But yeah, drifting is not a cheap sport. It is cheap in the grand scheme of a lot of other motorsports.
To start.
Yeah, we talked about this before, but like I said, you can get on Facebook Marketplace, spend $1,000, get into a drift car, and be driving next weekend. If you're ever interested in it, you can take a look. Driftmaps.com will show you a list of every event in America. It's crazy how up to date it is. So if you're interested in drifting, you either want to go check out an event, maybe you want to drive an event, whatever. Driftmaps.com is a great resource for that.
Yeah. There's also a lot of podcasts. You have a podcast. I have a podcast.
Yeah.
We're just out here just trying to have a good time, talking to different people.
Plug your podcast. Let's hear it.
Drift sessions on YouTube. You guys check us out. It's me and my brother, a close friend, and we're just guys that like drifting, talk about all kinds of things, and I go through a lot of Facebook Marketplace picks.
Yeah,
right.
Braden champagne and lifting some big trophies.
Yeah, so what you're saying is you're working while you're working.
Braden champagne and lifting some big trophies.
Yeah, so what you're saying is you're working while you're working.
I'm always working, man.
You hustle. It's the hustle. It's all about the hustle.
If you want to make drifting your life, you're going to have to work twice as hard.
Yeah,
so.
Right now, Tony's hustling them nachos right now.
Damn,
right, Tony?
yeah. How are those nachos, baby? I'm good.
I don't need to hear me
I got an
chew,
airplane trip tomorrow. I'm not risking that. They look good, though.
Oh, who else on nachos?
He's ready to give his shirt off his back at this point
I know.
in time.
It's great. It's always good to see him out here. We got to meet him in Texas, and it's just looks like it's going to be a lasting friendship.
Yeah, I think he's here for the long
I don't
haul.
think I've ever had a sound guy get people to line dance before, ever. I don't think so. We've had a great time here.
So it looks like we're getting Jonathan Nairn up on that tow truck. We're going to take a look, make sure there's no fluids down on track. These cars are usually pretty good. They're built in ways to hopefully make sure they're not leaking. Obviously, with something like this, one spot of oil could make a massive difference here. So,
well, I mean, they are getting on the trailer. I don't know. What do you think you have time?
Nah, I don't know. If we get the brooms out, we'll definitely have time.
Okay,
that's for sure.
We'll plan. But guys, what's been your favorite thing so far? Hopefully, you say it's drifting. Everybody loving the drifting? I got to keep you guys awake. Keep you guys awake. I know it's a little downtime. That's right. That's my boy right there, Josh. He's been 6 years straight in that spot. Shout out to Josh.
He gets here early. He actually camped out on Tuesday to make sure he got the corner spot. Great. Doesn't rain out of there. They were our weather guys while it was raining, letting us know. He'd be like, is it still raining? We'd see a thumbs up or a thumbs down. That's awesome. We love hanging out with everybody here. Hopefully, I mean, we still got a few crazy runs to go here, but I'm really, really hoping after seeing all this, you guys learn to love the sport as much as we do. Like I said, I mean, I quit my day job. Drifting is literally all that I'm doing at this point in time, announcing everywhere, the podcast, just anything I can get my hands on, because that's how much I love this sport, and I believe it's going to get so much bigger. So,
because you're also a driver, right? And so it's one of those things where, like, when
I
you
don't drive a lot, but yeah.
No, and me neither. I'm right there with you. But when I can't drive, I want to be here. And being a part of this, it just helps me keep me locked in, and it keeps those relationships, right? Because it's really about friends and family. It's always about family, right?
And what's crazy too, I mean, with this sport is people, if a competitor breaks something, anybody in the pits will just hand them, be like, hey, you got a tie rod? You need tie rods? Here you go. I want to battle you. And I've seen it where competitors are like, no, you're going to get your car fixed because I'm going to beat your ass on track. I mean, that's what we're going to do it. I don't want to win because you couldn't make it out of the pits.
Yeah.
I'm going to get your car fixed for you, and then we're going to get out there, and then I'm going to beat you properly.
Right.
So it's one of the coolest parts of the sport is that the competitors want to beat each other out here. There's none of that, like, oh, you broke in the pit. Oh, I guess I move on. They don't like that.
Yeah. Nobody, they'll take the win.
They'll take
the win, but it would much prefer
But
to battle
nobody
out.
really enjoys doing that solo run.
Yeah, so anyways, we're going to get some word from the judges. I mean, I could see Taylor Hole looks like he's kind of doing some circles there right there. So, maybe he's just going to get a, just his by run, because obviously Jonathan Nairn's not going to be able to
there we
fix
go.
that
We can
vehicle.
start to see the extent of the damage there.
Wow.
So Nairn's definitely done for this evening. Can already see that shock pushed all the way back in. There you go.
That'll buff right out.
Yeah, that is a very broken corner, although I'm not seeing a ton of wrinkles. So maybe the big structural damage has eluded him.
Yeah, the 8-pillar looked pretty solid.
Yeah. If you want to make some donations, make sure to go buy some T-shirts. Help him get back on track because he might need it.
A few thousand T-shirts.
Yeah, a lot of T-shirts.
A lot of T-shirts.
But great competitor, and this is going to blow things pretty open here when it comes to
third place at least.
Yeah. Well, I mean, third place is kind of locked in at this point. It's going to be
the loser of the next battle.
That's pretty much it. So Taylor Hall is going to move into the finals. He's going to go for his buy run here in a moment, shred some tires, have some fun, pay his respects to Jonathan Nairn.
Right.
I guarantee he wish, that didn't happen. He could run another battle, but as we said, they're going to take the win, and he's going to be moving on to the finals, and who he will face will either be Dirk Stratton or Brian Hopp. So an ex-pro versus a pro-spec driver as our other top 4 battle, and the loser of that will take third place because Jonathan Nairn not able to make it back out.
Yeah, what a shame. But right now, Taylor Hole just kind of moseying down the course, using this as a maybe a little last-minute dial-in, go around the track, one little practice session. But with him, practice is usually pretty aggressive as well.
Yeah.
As he makes
360.
360.
There we
putting
go.
on a show for the fans. A little 360 drift action. Give it up for Taylor Hole. Do it for Dale. As he makes his way off the course, takes a cone with him. Little. Nice. All right.
Classic 360.
Yeah.
I love me a 360 in drift.
Yeah.
Not supposed to do it during the run.
Right.
A lot of drivers, you'll see they'll have a really, really good qualifying run. They'll get out there, whip a 360, keep it going. The odd 720, get to see a 900.
Every once in a while, depending. A little more speed.
Yeah.
A little more speed. So anyways, we do have Dirk Stratton and Brian Hopp out there warming up their tires. And sometimes you see them warm up their tires. They probably put a brainer set on there. Sometimes you'll even see them like understeer the vehicle, right? They need to warm up the rear tires, but they also want to scrub those front tires. So there is a reasoning to the madness, a method to the madness, so to say. But these drivers are ready to do battle. The winner will move on and face Taylor Hull in the final.
And a lot of the drivers have a ritual in the burnout box. If you watch a lot of drifting, they'll repeat the same patterns every time. So it's kind of cool if you really want to nerd out about this sport. There are so many fun little details that you pick up. Finals, the loser will be taking third place because Jonathan Nairn obviously not able to make it out. So we'll be getting the message here as our golf cart. I mean, that thing is just speeding through the outside zone too.
Yeah, you need some nitrous.
Yeah, I think so. We need an LS golf cart out here.
What was I thinking?
I know.
Yeah, they really blew an opportunity, missed an opportunity.
I mean, next year we're giving them all these opportunities. So here we go. Dirk Stratton in the lead in the Corvette. Brian Hoppelamazian in the S13, falling in behind, and this is it for our top four. Dirk Stratton on the wall, forgetting everything he saw in the battle before. But look at Brian, able to get all the way. Crazy weekend we've already had.
Yeah.
Like we said, hang tight because we still got Burnout Wars coming after this, as well as our final battle.
Right.
Which is, I mean, it is going to be insane to see what they're able to do at that point in time.
It's absolutely insane. And like I said, if this is your first time seeing drifting live, you got to be beyond thrilled because the action that we've been able to provide, these drivers, just world-class driving. I mean, Jacob, you can attest. We go back in the day, you go to a drift event and, the car's lesser horsepower. Yeah, we're having a good time really building the foundation of the drift world. These guys are showing full circle what it's like to go out there lap after lap. Dirk Stratton and Brian Hobb making their way down the straight. Brian out front, tapping that left foot brake on initiation. Dirk Stratton trying to dive in for the attack early. He knows he's got to put it all on the line. He's got to be all over Brian Hobb, and he poked it out. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness! Dirk Stratton coming in a little too hot, and Brian Hobb making his way off the track. Give it up for Brian Hobb and Dirk Stratton. Wow, I mean, he had to be aggressive. He had to put it all on the line, but just a little too much.
And this is it. This is drifting on a knife edge all the way through. You know you've got to dive. You've got to do something crazy. You are fully aware of how much that car is pulling away from you, and you go for it. You just try something different, and that's it. Dirk Stratton makes that dive in outside zone 2, gets a little bit too close, and then after that, Brian Hobb has got that clear run out. Well, Dirk Stratton has got to play catch-up just to try and get back into the battle, cutting a ton of line. But that is a crazy, crazy run there from these drivers.
Looks like you can get a little feedback from the judges.
Judges coming down. What is going on here, gentlemen?
I mean, it's been an absolute amazing event. I mean, you guys having a good time out there? Let me make some noise. Let me hear you make some noise. Yeah.
I mean, let's get a big round of applause for our judges. Toughest job in drifting. Big round of applause for our judges. They're looking for the replay. They're getting every angle they possibly can. So we are taking a look. Same thing. We want to know, did anything happen in the lead? Did something Brian Hobb did check up and make Dirk Stratton, pull that off? So, so right now they're looking at the other replays. They're kind of checking out their first run, make sure they got all that data, and then they'll kind of take a look at the run that we just saw in this. But yeah, that first one, Dirk Stratton on an absolute heater in the lead. So what do you guys think? Who thinks Dirk Stratton got the win on that one? We got some Dirk Stratton fans.
Yeah, Dirk Stratton fans.
All right, who thinks that Brian Hobb got the win on that one? Oh, we got a lot of Brian Hobb fans here.
Right. But there's a lot into it, right? Because as you mentioned before, there are lead driver responsibilities, right?
Yes.
Lead driver, he's got to run a solid line, consistent angle, good speed. If he's checking up and he's making any corrections, that chase driver being so close and being so committed, maybe he makes a mistake, a bobble that may forced the collision. So, the judges are going to sit there, and I can see all three of them down here just trying to analyze just every bit of that run to be able to determine the winner. I mean, nobody wants, the wrong person to advance on, but there's just so much going on that, what can you do? You really want it to be clear.
Got a lot of chin scratching going on. He's noticed a little bit of extra smoke. It's coming from their ears. They're thinking quite hard on this one.
Yeah.
So I think they're asking for one more replay again. This is tough. Like I said, you really have to make sure that lead car is doing exactly what they're supposed to do. And if we get a call here in a second, gentlemen, what are we thinking? They're not giving anything up, man. I got cold shouldered on that one.
You got the poker face.
I know. So I think they're checking one more time. This is a tough call. Listen. This guy, though.
One more time.
He's coming back next year with just a T-shirt. He's going to do this. I guess I didn't ask for that option, did I?
I don't know, but you guys got to unite with this.
We can eat later.
Got to organize. You're off beat.
A little bit. Failed the music. It's okay. All right, judges. No pressure or anything, but you know.
The anticipation's killing me.
I know.
I hope it lasts.
This is a big decision, though. You don't want to make the wrong call. And, I mean, listen, the drivers are usually pretty gracious when in defeat, but sometimes they're not.
Yeah, there's always going to be somebody that's a little upset. I mean, you can't always go the way you want it to.
I mean, that's how drifting works. You got one happy guy and 31 pissed off drivers.
That's why you got to be on point. You cannot leave it up to the judges to analyze, right? You got to be on point. It's just like boxing, right? If you're going to take out a champ, you got to beat him, and it may not have happened here. So, anyways, we're just like you guys, right? We're not judging. We're just biting our nails, like what's going to happen here.
Yeah, this is like I said, this is a pretty tough call. It is an option. It is an option. Don't worry. Don't worry. We have not forgotten about one more time, guy. Okay, we would never do that.
All right, well, let's get another feedback. Okay, anybody that thinks Dirk Stratton took the win, let me make some noise. Dirk Stratton.
No? Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
What about Brian Hopp?
Okay, but what about one more time?
Oh, it looks like I see some head shaking, and I see a...
Okay, I got a decision.
Go for, what do you think? So?
I think a bunch of you are going to be pretty happy. Brian Hopp is getting the win.
Make some noise.
I know it's not one more time, but hey. All right, wow, that is a tough call. That is a tough call. So, yeah, judges taking a hard look, making sure that nothing happened there, but Dirk Stratton pulling back up the line. What do we got going on here? Is he protesting? There is a thing in drifting where you can write a protest. We don't do it here.
Not in LS Fest.
Not in LS Fest. No protest.
You're gonna take it, and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
No protest in LS Fest. So Dirk Stratton, maybe a friendly hello to Nick Swan, maybe delivering him a drink. You know,
we'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Positive thinking.
Yeah, so. He's probably pleading his case, but
right. But right now, so it looks like we're definitely going to want to allow Brian Hopp to change the tires. He's going against Taylor Hull, so he needs some fresh meat.
Yeah, definitely needs some. It's going to be a tough battle. So fresh tires are definitely needed. As I said, I talked to these drivers. They're barely getting 2 laps out of them on these, so they're getting through their battle, and there is not much left. They're down to the cords when it comes to that. So
I mean, right now, Dirk Stratton will walk away with third, and he actually took third last year. So he was a 2024 third place finisher last year as well.
I'm seeing the visor go down. Dirk Stratton, what's going on here? This is not written out.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's just like,
this
hey,
is
listen,
my run.
Give me my run.
This is going to be his bye run. He should have faced Jonathan Nairn, but not able to get around. Dirk Stratton thrown on party mode, and let's see if he's got any tire left for this.
Just laying down that hammer. One last run. Give it up for Dirk Stratton, everybody, as he makes his way up the course. Make some noise. One of the drivers that love to hear the crowds. Come on, guys, make some noise. Dirk Stratton, our third place finisher, 2 years in a row.
Oh, wow.
Chasing that number 1 spot.
Nothing but consistency for Dirk Stratton.
There you go.
Very, very good at third. That's tough. I mean, hey, it's one thing to be great at first, but to be good at third.
Yeah, now we're going to talk up third. It's a good spot.
It's a great spot.
It's a good spot.
I mean, now that he's got it.
It's not first, but it's good.
He's just such a nice guy. I can't say anything bad about Dirk Stratton.
So our final battle, Brian Hopp and Taylor Hull. Taylor Hull, I'm sure he's locked and loaded, ready to go. Brian, probably change the tires.
Yeah, that's going to be nuts. So I need a small favor from you guys. I mean, listen, we've been entertaining you all night. I need a small favor. Something really cool that we like to do in drifting, and the photographers absolutely love it. So when we get down to our final battle, what I need you to do is to get out your phones, get your flashlight. You already know. Get those flashlights out, because now the photos that these photographers get to have look incredible with all the lights behind us. You don't have to do it now. We got lighters. Damn, dude.
Wow,
this ain't a concert, but I like it. I like it.
Well, at least it's not a candle.
Yeah. So once we get them to the line, we're going to get that start call going. I'd love to see those flashlights out. Most of you are going to be recording video anyways.
Right.
Let's get those lights going. Makes for some amazing photos and videos for all of our fans here. So we really, really appreciate everybody hanging out. Thank you so much. You know, you got a lot of things you could be doing on this weekend. You came here to hang out with us, and that means so much to everybody here. For Holley, for LS Fest, for all the sponsors. This is incredible.
Motorsports manufacturers out here, how the sport of drifting is growing and how they're going to say, you know what, that's a big turnout.
Yeah.
You know, I want to throw my name on the side of one of these vehicles. So this is huge for the drifting world, the drifting community, as it grows year after year, and it just evolves. And it's evolved already beyond what I expected 10 or 15 years ago.
Yeah, it's grown. I mean, it's grown absolutely. I mean, leaps and bounds. Sold out events everywhere. I think FD this year has sold out almost every event that they've gone to. So yeah, like I said, if you're interested, we kick things off in California. We then go to Atlanta, then to Orlando, New Jersey, St. Louis, Seattle, Utah, and then back to Long Beach.
I mean, you're in Japan as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
It goes worldwide.
Huge in Japan, several series over there, tons of series all over Europe. It's wild.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
And I will tell you, one of the things that part of the evolution of drifting that has happened over the last 5 or 7 years is the birth of these style of competitions.
Yeah.
Where, you know, at first they maybe started out just basic, you know, grassroots competition, have evolved into what is pro level battle.
Yeah.
You know, battle after battle are pro level competitions, and we see these throughout the country where you have these small organizations putting these events together, putting prize money together, and helping these drivers dial in that competition spirit. I can't tell you as a driver how much competition experience builds you. You have to learn the track quick, you have to adapt, and you have to overcome.
Yeah, I mean, for a lot of these drivers, before they even got into qualifying, might only had 4 or 5 laps to learn this track. So yeah, imagine learning how to do this in the rain in 5 laps, and then being expected to come out and be perfect. Right. And I mean, they got no practice between top 32 and top 16. So they battled their top 32, came into this after waiting, I mean, what, like 4 hours, 5 hours, and then no practice, back out, first run, you got to go out, put it on the wall, and do some incredible things. So, like that, I mean, that comes down to a lot of drag racing. You're sitting there in the queue the whole time in the lineup, waiting, and then it's like, okay, hit the tree and let's go, and you got to be perfect. So, like I said, this encompasses so many different motorsports into one thing, and the amount of abuse that these cars take is insane. So I'm hearing some revving. I mean, it's tough to tell. Everything sounds like an LS here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell whose it is.
Little tough to see, but
again, thank you everybody for being out here. Thank you for Holley for bringing us out here year after year. This is the biggest, baddest event of the year. What a way to end the LS Fest Tour. Absolutely amazing to be here. And here we go. We got the cars getting on the track.
Yeah, so Brian Hopp out front right now. Taylor Hall behind him. And this is it. This is going to be your final battles here, people. You'll be scrubbing those tires in.
So how many Brian Hopp fans do I have?
Oh, we got a few now.
Yeah, Brian Hopp fans, one more time. What about Taylor Hall fans?
Oh,
okay.
Do it for Dale, apparently.
Yep, in the spirit there. Looking down from above. And we're going to get that send it chant going, and we're going to get those phones on. Go ahead, get your phones on. Everybody turn your flashlights on your phone, start waving them around. Crowd participation. And then you guys are going to see these pictures. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Everybody get your phones on. I think it was a great idea.
Yeah, let's light it up tonight, because this is it. This is going to be potentially our final battle for the big win here tonight.
Everybody, put it all into it. Send it. Send it. Pound your feet.
Send it.
Send it. Send it. Stomp your feet.
Send it.
Send it.
Send it. Send it.
All right. All right, and away we go. Brian Hopp out front. Taylor Hall, this is your final 2 gentlemen out there battling. Taylor Hall coming in hard right away as he's trying to apply all that pressure. Brian Hopp doing an amazing job, completely filling out that side zone. Both drives, oh my goodness. Taylor Hall, he is just pushing Brian Hopp all around the track. It's absolute carnage. It's absolutely crazy. This is just sheer pandemonium. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. Give it up to Brian Hopp and Taylor Hall. I got a little carried away.
I know, it's all good. It's all good. You went back to the WWE roots on that
one.
Woo! Pandemonium, baby.
Yeah, brother.
What a crazy battle right off this. So Brian Hopp in the lead, Taylor Hall following in behind. Hopp initiates right on the wall. Look at, he is grinding the wall through a good chunk of that. And then Taylor Hall, I mean, he is not backing down at any point. Pulling the Intimidator.
Yeah.
He in the chase, he is hunting him. And look at this, trying to get into the side of Brian Hopp, using a bit of left foot brake to hold that car all the way through the zone. Ton of wheel speed, doing such a great job. This is going to be a monumental uphill battle here for Brian Hopp to try and take down Taylor Hall. This is not going to be easy for him, because Taylor Hall had an incredible run. That was nuts. Dude, that's not a lighter. That is a torch I just saw. That was wild.
You got some map gas
You got to
out.
be careful with that thing, man.
You poke an eye out.
All right. We are now lining things up. for potentially the last battle of the night. Are you ready for this? I said, are you ready for this? Here we go. Taylor Hall out front, Brian Hopp in the chase. Let's see, can this Monte Carlo hang, or is it the import, the S chassis? Able to sling things across. Taylor Hall doing a great job to that first outside zone. Now Brian Hopp dialing things in. Look at the speed he's got through the transition. Brian Hopp into the side. Can he hang on to it? He's got to fight back. Taylor Hall now got a demanding lead over Brian Hopp. Transition.
Oh yeah, he's made it! Yeah! Oh, that is just so
Let's
exciting.
Go!
Woo, I am pumped.
That is drifting at its best, baby!
Wow, nobody is just letting it go. I mean, they're all in it.
Now, this is what you want to do in the finals. You lay it all out, you leave it in the judge. You know what? I'm just going to beat the heck out of the car in front of me and see who is able to outlast. Look at Brian Hopp makes 3 dives in this run. He makes contact on every single one of them. He is just trying to beat down Taylor Hall. Cuts the line and just hits him.
Absolutely amazing.
God. Brian Hopp.
And Taylor Hall in it to win it. I mean, he just taking that gas, mashing it through the throttle. I can see the judges already look like they're kind of packing up. We're not going to announce the winner yet. We're going to bring all 3 drivers down here. We know Dirk Stratton already took 3rd, but we don't know who took 1st. So you guys just hang tight. Give it up for these drivers. Make some noise. Once again, thank you, Holley, for bringing LS Fest to everybody, to the world, sharing our passion of drifting. Give it up for Brian Hopp, just getting out of the vehicle.
Wow, what a night here tonight. That is absolutely epic. Thank you again so much. This is a crazy one. I want to hear a big round of applause for these drivers. Let's give it up, guys. Show them the love. Show them the appreciation. That was absolutely epic.
Now here comes Dirk Stratton, our 3rd place finisher. We got it. Yeah, he put it all in. These drivers, absolutely amazing. You know, I want to thank the drivers because I haven't been this excited at a drift event in a long time where I'm just like, I feel like a little kid again.
I know, this is what every time. I fall in love with the sport every single time. A big round of applause here for Taylor Hall. Let's hear it.
And Dirk Stratton.
Yeah. All right, what a crazy weekend. Like we talked about, we started with 54 drivers. Last night we whittled it down to 32. Then this morning we whittled it down to 16. And now in front of us is your final 3. One of these drivers will be taking home the 1st place trophy, the championship, and most importantly, the bragging rights of the biggest and baddest LS powered car in the country. This was an insane weekend, and once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. This is nuts. I mean, Tim, you loving it?
Dude, did you guys want his speed? Yes. Did you guys want all-out crazy carnage? Absolutely. Are you not entertained? Give it up for these drivers one last time. There can be only one. All right, they're just kind of getting the prizes ready.
We're getting it ready.
Suspense is building for both of us.
I want a huge round of applause for all the track staff that came out to help out with this. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Without everybody that is here, we would not be able to do this. I mean, it's crazy to do this. This is it's a crazy sport, and I'm glad that this is what I get to do for a living. I mean, you get to do it for a living too.
Yeah, well, not for a living, but I'm here with you, my friend.
We'll get there, baby.
We'll get there. Oh, you know, it's just coming year after year. Having somebody to just have this conversation with, I mean, this has been the best event ever.
Yeah, this has been nuts. So, everybody's loving it. So, all right, here we go. We got our trophies ready. In 3rd place, winner with an LS, Taylor Hall.
All right, give it up for Taylor Hall, our LS Fest East 2025 champion.
And that means in 2nd place, Brian Hobbelamazy, and what a crazy night for him. This was nuts, dude. I mean, dude, I had such a blast. You guys have fun tonight? Oh, come on. Do you love drifting? There we go.
Absolutely amazing. And, you know, the action's not done yet.
No. Now, while we got this going on, Burnout War is going to be setting up, so don't go anywhere. This thing is just still yet to go crazy. Taylor Hall Big family hugs. I mean,
Yeah.
this is so great.
It's absolutely amazing. Year after year, LS Fest does not disappoint with the biggest and baddest event of the year here at Beach Bend Raceway in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
No, absolutely loving it. So, yeah, for me, I mean, Tim, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure working with you. So, I mean, maybe this is a new thing.
I hope so. Hey, I feel good chemistry.
This is good. This is good.
This was our first date.
I mean, second date now.
Oh, yeah,
that was
second
last
date.
night, so we're good. But yeah, thank you again, everybody. This was my first LS Fest, and I'm hooked. I'm ready to come back. Can we do another one tomorrow?
Let's go
I'm
for it.
loving this. It's incredible. But yeah, once again, thank you so much, everybody at Holley, everybody here at Beach Bend Raceway, to you, all the fans. Big round of applause for you fans for sticking it out through the rain, through the cold. Thank you so much. This has been incredible. Tim, any final closing words?
Just basically, these guys are going to go out there. They're going to just kind of just hang out here. They're going to do some celebratory donuts. I don't want you to go anywhere, but what I do want you, I want you to get on, like, share, subscribe, take pictures. Make sure that you are supporting the drift community. Once again, great night. I couldn't be happier. Couldn't have turned out better. Guys, don't go anywhere. We do have the Burma competition. But again, Holley LS Fest 2025, the biggest, the baddest, and we're out.
Thank you so much.
I was broke, pocket full of lead. Now I'm on the bricks, getting paid like no other dog. Now I'm stacking chips.
Redesigned from the ground up, MSD's Ultra 6A boasts a significant size reduction, making it 60% smaller, 50% lighter, and 35% more efficient. Find out about MSD's latest products at Holley.com.
The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at Holley.com.